Hi, I would like to share with you a bit of scripture from the book of Acts. It's in chapter 10. Basically, just three verses, starting with verse 10. And the brethren immediately sent away Paul and Silas by night unto Berea, who, coming thither, went into the synagogue of the Jews. These were more noble than those in Thessalonica, and that they received the word with all readiness of mind, and searched the scriptures daily, whether those things were so. Therefore many of them believed, also of honorable men which were Greeks, and of men not a few. Now, those scriptures right there are talking about Paul being in the city of Berea, and Bereans being there. They listen to Paul's words with all readiness, and they also searched the scriptures daily. I mean, of course, the scriptures they had back then were basically the Old Testament or the Tanakh. I mean, or what they call the Law and the Prophets, and of course the writings. See see if what Paul said line up with word of Scripture, and I mean these were mentioned as being more noble because they checked the Scriptures daily to make sure what Paul's saying lined up with Scripture. I mean, and because of that, many of the people in Berea believed. I mean, we should be like the Bereans. I mean, that we should check check the scriptures daily, make sure that what we're hearing from like our favorite pastor or preacher or whatever, and make sure that what they say lines up with the truth of scripture. I mean, what Paul says in a letter to Timothy to study to show yourself approved unto God, as workmen that need not be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. And and also what it's also what it says in Hebrews chapter 13, verse 9. Be not carried away with diverse and strange doctrines, for it is a good thing that the heart be established with grace, not with meats which have not profited them that have been occupied therein. I mean, I mean, we should, yeah, we should be watchful for any strange doctrine that proceeds out of the mouth out of the mouth of a preacher, because because there's going to be times when a pastor or a preacher teaches something that it's not of scripture and stuff, and I mean whether whether he, whether they do it by accident or on purpose, we should always be watchful and make sure that we make sure that we're in the scriptures daily. I mean, because I mean, because there's nothing that false teachers would like to do than to bring in destructive heresies, deny, denying the Lord that bought them, and bringing upon himself swift destruction, and cause many to fall their pernicious ways, by by reason of which truth will be evil spoken of. I mean, just uh, just something to make yourself aware of, because we're we're living in the times when people won't put up with sound doctrine, as Paul said to Timothy in his last letter. But but after all desires, they will heap up teachers, to themselves, having itching ears, and they will turn their ears away from the truth and be turned aside to fables and myths. Anyway, that's pretty much all I'm going to share with you in this video. So, have a good day, and may God bless you.